everyone, I'm Kristen from Maine Cannabis Gifts. We're excited to announce the launch of our new product, the Innova Cleaning Stations. But before I introduce you to the Innova, I want to tell you a little bit more about the cleaning stations that we have in general. So we have 3 different groups, and these are cleaning stations that we have here currently available on our website. And we've got these smaller units with the reservoirs typically on the side. Some of them are in the middle. We have these larger units that have a larger reservoir, and we have multi-purpose stations that have tool holders. So the small units are, just that, they're small. They fit in a small space. They are good because the swab reaches all the way down to the bottom of the reservoir, so you can get all of the ISO out. And they're easy to get out of here because they're, slightly exposed. You can just reach in and grab one. Unfortunately, they are a smaller size, so if you're looking for a larger capacity ISO container, these ones are not going to work for you. So if you're looking for a larger capacity in ISO, we have these ones that have these larger reservoirs underneath the swabs. So these are great too because they're easy to get the swabs out of. And you can reach into the bottom of the reservoir here and get all of the ISO out of the reservoir. This one though has a connector that comes across to the reservoir, so you get the smaller reservoir on the side and the larger tank underneath, which is fantastic, except that this is up too high. So from about here down, the ISO can't make it into the reservoir. And you're not going to be able to use all of the ISO in this really large container. So this one has a better, like an angled way to get into the ISO, but it also doesn't reach all the way down to the bottom. So you would have to tilt it and to try to get out the last bit, but you're right at the end of the thing, so you could drop your swab in there, and now it's harder to get out. You have to dump out everything to get out your swab. So these multi-purpose units are great because they have little spaces on the side to hold a tool, and they have the ISO reservoir here on the side. So you can put your tools in, and it makes it like a handy all-in-one station. However, some of these are, not as good. This unit, for example, has really weak connectors on the side that tend to break off. Like I have one here that broke off when it was getting shipped to us. So the connectors are fairly weak. And these two, we don't carry these ones because we just didn't like them. They didn't come with a stopper for the ISO reservoir. It's also hard to get the swabs out. Like this one especially, you have to reach way in here to get the swabs out. So those two definitely we don't like. And then that one has just got some weak connectors. So now introducing the Innova. So based on what we saw in all of those cleaning stations, we decided we needed to create our own. So the Innova combines the pros of all of those units and eliminates those cons. So we have 2 different versions. We have the Innova Basic and we have the Innova Plus that has a lot of useful little tool holders. So first we'll take a look at the Innova Basic. It has thick, durable glass. And the swabs are really easy to access, has a large capacity ISO reservoir, and the swabs actually reach all the way down to the bottom so that you can get the last drop of ISO out of that. And the Innovas come in 5 colors. This one's the green. The Innova Plus has all the same features as the Basic with the strong glass and everything, but this one has the tool holders. And so these tool holders are held on with a really thick connector, so they're not going to break off. It has a little holder here that you can put your stopper in. You can also use it to hold a carb cap. Hello Kitty is my favorite. Can hold a banger. Can hold whatever fits in there. It's a 14mm hole, so it can hold anything that fits that hole. It has a tool holder, so you can put some tweezers in there. You can put another tool. And then it has a pearl cup. So you can put your pearls in here. Can get a little ISO out of here, put it in here to clean up your pearls. And then it has a little notch, so you can use it for your swab, or you could put a tool there, or anything that you find to be handy, what you need and what you use to clean up your stuff. So these are available now on our website for pre-order, and the first 20 people that place a pre-order on our website, which is maincannabisgifts.com, that's M-E, cannabisgifts.com, will get 20% off their order. Thank you for watching. Please remember to Thank you for watching. Please remember to like this video and subscribe for more content.